this is to end in fire, then we shall all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out Father, oh, stand by and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. And if we should die tonight, we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out Father, oh, prepare as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollow souls. I see fire burning the breeze. I hope that you remember me. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollow souls. I see fire burning the breeze. I hope that you remember me.
Halo. Assalamualaikum. Apa khabar semua? Anda bersama dengan saya, AminHayat dalam AminHayat Show Flying High After Crisis. Apa khabar anda semua? Hari ini, hari Isnin bersama dengan 25 Oktober. Alhamdulillah, selama saya nak share lah sikit lah pengalaman saya kan. Sebab baru-baru ni, minggu lepas, saya sudah pun menziarahi ibu bapa saya di Johor Bahru. Terima kasih kepada kerajaan Malaysia kerana telah membuka sempadan untuk kita menjengah orang-orang yang tersayang. Tapi walau bagaimanapun, anda ataupun kita seharusnya mengamalkan SOP yang telah diterangkan oleh kerajaan, dan juga kepada anda yang ingin pulang ke kampung, kepada yang ada simptom-simptom yang sesama ke, sakit tekak ke, nak demam ke, pastikan anda membuat pemeriksaan COVID-19. Sebab apa? Supaya kita tidaklah menjadi punca kepada penularan wabak COVID-19 nanti. Okey, baiklah. Saya nak bercerita tentang semalam berkenaan dengan ramai yang telah keliru tentang statement Menteri Kesihatan kita YB Khairi Jamaluddin yang mengatakan bahawa segala aktiviti perhimpunan ataupun majlis sosial tidak dibenarkan. Bermula hari ini sehingga 27 November akan datang. Okey, baiklah. Mungkin ramai yang baca tajuk sahaja, tidak baca berita seterusnya di bawah tu kan. Jadi ramai orang berfikir maknanya segala perhimpunan atau majlis sosial tidak boleh dilakukan. Tetapi menurut YBKJ, ia menjurus kepada pilihan raya negeri Melaka. Jadi berkat perhimpunan segala aktiviti-aktiviti ataupun perhimpunan majlis sosial yang berkaitan sahaja dengan pilihan raya negeri Melaka tidak dibenarkan. Bermula pada hari ini sehingga pada 27 November nanti. Baiklah, kepada anda yang ingin melangsungkan perkahwinan ataupun melakukan aktiviti-aktiviti sosial bersama rakan-rakan ataupun dine in, makan di restoran bersama rakan-rakan, boleh dilakukan. Dan hari ini saya ingin berkongsikan kepada anda bahawa panel jemputan kita pada hari ini berkait dengan restoran. Siapa suka makan makanan Sri Lanka? Kita ada tetamu istimewa yang saya bawakan kepada anda, founder of Restoran yang saya akan perkenalkan sebentar sahaja lagi. Dan seperti biasalah, Flying High After Crisis ini akan merungkai apakah permasalahan-permasalahan usahawan-usahawan sepanjang pandemik ini. Okey, baiklah, menurut beliau lah terdapat 3, kalau saya boleh kongsikan kepada anda, terdapat 3 challenges ataupun cabaran beliau sepanjang pandemik ini, iaitu yang pertama adalah berkaitan dengan kekurangan bekalan bahan mentah. Bermakna memang famous lah Sri Lanka, restoran Serendip ni berkaitan dengan ketam Sri Lanka. Jadi it's very difficult untuk import ketam daripada Sri Lanka masuk ke Malaysia. Dan kedua adalah amalan norma baru penghantaran makanan. Jadi beliau terpaksa membiasakan bekerjasama dengan Foodpanda dan juga GrabFood dan sebagainya. Dan cabaran yang ketiga adalah semestinya disebabkan oleh pandemik, jadi tak boleh dine in, beliau terpaksa mengurangkan kos operasi. Okey, sebelum tu kita nak say hi lah dengan audiens kita. Apa khabar Jiwo? Terima kasih kerana bersama dengan Abang Amin. Johadi, selamat petang. Alia, Sharmila, good afternoon. Okey, restaurant topic today, yes, yum. Nak makan saja Jiwo ni ya. Okey, Hussein, selamat petang juga kepada anda. Dan kepada anda, jangan lupa kongsilah sesi perkongsian ini kepada rakan-rakan anda dan share kepada grup-grup anda. Hai Hafiz, apa khabar? Okey, terima kasih kerana bersama dengan Abang Amin. Tapi kepada anda, jangan ke mana-mana, kita akan tunggu selepas ini. Alright. Okey, baiklah, terima kasih kepada anda yang setia bersama dengan Abang Amin pada hari ini. Okey, baiklah, jangan lupa like, komen, share Facebook dan juga YouTube AminHayat Show dan juga High Flyer Asia seperti mana yang tertera ini. Okey, sebelum Abang share kepada anda tetamu jemputan pada hari ini, jom sama-sama kita saksikan video makanan ini daripada Serendip Restoran. Okey, baiklah, itu dia makanan-makanan yang cukup istimewa daripada Serendip Restoran yang berada di Kuala Lumpur. Dan kini di sebelah saya ini adalah founder Serendip Restoran, Mr. Dilanta Silva. Hi Silva, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Okay, Silva, we saw just now about the crab. It's very authentic. It's a Sri Lankan crab. Can you share with the audience what is so special about the Sri Lankan crab name?
Okay, first of all, thank you for the lovely introduction. Okay, the when we mention about a crab, okay, we are like a we are specialized in Sri Lankan crab. So, it's Sri Lankan crab. I mean, we preparation it's a Sri Lankan style. So
Mhm.
when we mention like a Sri Lankan food, it's all about the spices.
Wow.
So in the crab, what we trying to give the best dining experience
Mhm.
with the Sri Lankan uh, way of dining.
Yeah.
So the our crab actually it's a live crab. So then we do have like a nearly like a 1 kg above all the so bigger giant crabs. So that's
Mhm.
our signature.
I see. Oh, jadi Silva mengatakan bahawa satu specialnya di restoran Serendip ni dia menggunakan satu ekor tu dah besar tu sebenarnya crab yang gergasi, dia punya berat dia lebih daripada 1 kilo. Oh, bayangkan. Dan crab ini telah diimport daripada Sri Lanka. Is it import from Sri Lanka?
Yes, yes.
Oh, I see, I see. So what actually the difference between the food, Sri Lankan food and also and from India? I mean,
Okay.
people, yeah.
This the very common question I mean always get. You see the Sri Lanka, it's we are famous for the spices. So
Mm-hmm.
the our spices and the Indian spices, I mean when we it's compare. So the Sri Lankan spices you will get more flavors, more aroma, and also you get the better, I mean the spiciness. It's not because of the chili. You see always the
Ah,
people get confused. They tell Silva your food is quite spicy. I mean
mm-hmm.
it's not spicy because of the chili. Some even just example like our cinnamon, if you bite our cinnamon
Mm-hmm.
it's also spicy.
Oh, I thought cinnamon is a bit sweet. It's actually it's a
Yes,
spicy as well.
yes, I mean our cinnamon, sweet and spicy. It's more
Ah.
flavorful than I mean the usual cinnamon you find in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes Sri Lankan food is unique.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
that's
see. Okay,
why
menurut,
we
huh?
okay. That's why we I mean we trying our best to give these unique flavors to I mean our customers. We import all the spices from Sri Lanka.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't use any of local products. I mean, other than the fresh fruit, vegetables, and the fruits.
Uh-huh.
So that's what we been doing.
I see. Okay, kalau saya boleh simpulkan berkenaan kata Silva tadi, rempah ratusnya memang betul-betul special daripada Sri Lanka dan rempah ratusnya berbeza, ya. Dan kebanyakan rempah ratusnya mempunyai rasa yang pedas. Walaupun cinnamon. Walaupun kita tahu cinnamon tu itu rasa manis, tetapi dia punya spices dia berbeza sedikit berbanding dengan uh, jenama-jenama produk-produk daripada tempatan. Jadi segala spices atau rempah ratus telah diimport khas daripada Sri Lanka. Itu specialnya Sri Lanka punya makanan lah yang berada di Serendip. Just now I saw about appam. Appam, wow, it's so special about that. What is so special, and what will actually be the difference between the appam India or appam Malaysia and Sri Lanka?
Okay, when we talk about appam, you see the appam got few different type of appam. But what we doing, so the Sri Lankan appam, it's mostly you will see as a Sri Lankan street food,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very unique. Usually when you see Malaysian appam, so
Yeah.
they do with the non-stick pan.
Mm-hmm.
So when you use the non-stick pan, I mean it's very easy for you to get it done. But what we use, it's totally different than, I mean, the non-stick pan. If the batter go wrong, so basically you don't get the product well.
I
So
see.
it's all about the, I mean, your the experience, then also your batter. So that's actually the authentic appam.
Mm-hmm. I
And we
see.
we do we do have like three different type of appam. So the most common is plain appam, and also we do have sweet appam, the most
Mm-hmm.
famous, and
Mm-hmm.
also we do have egg appam. So egg appam and plain appam usually go well with the main, the sweet appam, as everyone knows as, I mean, dessert.
I see. Okay, menurut kata Siva tu dia apam ni ada 3 jenis lah. Satu apam yang biasa ataupun yang keduanya apam yang berkaitan dengan dicampur dengan telur dan boleh dimakan dengan sos istimewa daripada Sri Lanka ini. Okay, Siva, we talk about pandemic, right? So, how actually COVID-19 affect your business actually?
The COVID-19 actually hit us very badly, because why? I mean, what we trying to give our customers more like a dining experience. You see,
Mm-hmm.
when it's come to pandemic, uh, you only able to, I mean, the more home delivery. So example, just
Yeah.
let's say like a crab.
Mm-hmm.
When you come into restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
uh, when you dine in, so you have a better experience and also the better equipments for the crabs. If
Mm-hmm.
I deliver the crab to, I mean, your house, you don't
Yeah.
get the same experience, I mean, what you get in the restaurant. So we need to find a way to, I mean, come out with the package, which is, I mean, how I'm gonna give this experience to, I mean, in
Mm-hmm.
the takeaway. So
Oh,
that is my one of main challenge.
yeah.
And I mean, the price wise, you see, when you take away, I mean, you expecting something affordable.
Affordable,
So
yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah, then with my, I mean, the overheads, I mean, I quite stuck between, I mean, the price and the quality.
Yeah,
So I
agree
never
with that.
want to compromise my quality, and also like I always want to give the best. And
Mm-hmm.
we use more like a premium products.
Yeah.
So that's where I was stuck during this pandemic. That's the main, I mean, that's the main challenge. And also the most of my suppliers, they
Mm-hmm.
increase, I mean, their
Mm-hmm.
price due to example like most of product I get from Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
So then they do, I mean, air cargo. So the price went up. At the same time,
Wow.
I mean, I can't increase the price. So I need to come out with the solution. I get the
Yeah.
product at quite very high price, and also
Mm-hmm.
I need either still remaining with the same price,
Mm-hmm.
or I need to, I mean, give them another alternative.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
also, if I'm not mistaken, those days from Sri Lanka to Malaysia, only like a one flight per week.
One flight per week. So it's
Yeah,
very, yeah. Okay, talking
yeah.
about the price lah. Talking about, probably audience want to know about the price of
Okay,
your crabs, right? So
yeah,
how much
yeah.
uh, average
Okay,
lah? Yeah.
okay. Average, okay. Average one you get like a per kg we selling 160 ringgit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's, I mean, when you compare with the market price of Sri Lankan crab, I think it's affordable, because
Mm-hmm.
why? Uh, those days, I mean, we used to get quite high number of the crabs,
Yeah.
so we also can get a better price.
Mm-hmm.
So after the pandemic, what happened? I mean, the crab the market, it's slightly, the drop. So it's always price depending on the volume. So
Mm.
when we go lower volume, we need to get a higher price.
Higher price, yes.
Yeah. And also due to the flight charges, they
Mm-hmm.
also increase the price.
Yes,
The
agree.
certain times even I just need to remaining as my the standard price. Even
Mm.
I never make money, but I still want to business
Actually, how you
going forward.
how because of the price difference, right? Because of the cost,
Yeah.
the logistic, and actually how you sustain your business. Probably you can share to the audience.
Okay. Sustain business. Okay. It was quite tough,
Mm-hmm.
but what we did, well, since we not able to import much product,
Mm-hmm.
so we come out with a new package which is like whatever resources I have. So we create the meal plans within
Mm-hmm.
our resources. So instead of the luckily uh, by 2000, yeah, like a, before start the pandemic, I had a
Yes.
quite big stock of spices.
Mm.
So I save.
So
So
you
that's the
save.
main, yeah. So that's the main, important part of my food. So
Mm-hmm.
spices.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a quite good stock of spices. Then also I talked with my chef and I asked his advice. And so what his idea was, since we have enough stock of spices,
Mm-hmm.
so we create a meal plan with whatever resources we can find locally, like
I
those fresh
see.
vegetables, all those things. So we always try to give them the best, fresh. We didn't much focus on the crab.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic time.
During the pandemic time. Okay.
Yeah,
Actually, okay. Probably, I understand a lot of business out there.
yeah,
Business owner have to cut costs. Reduce the manpower. How about
yeah,
you? Maybe you have to cut costs on that.
yeah. Definitely yes. We need to cut costs, but I was very concerned about this cutting costs. You
Mm-hmm.
see, when you want to cut costs, you can come out with few different. The plans, which is like
Yes.
either you the manpower. So
Mm-hmm.
manpower is very important for me. Like my kitchen crew, my
Uh,
full kitchen crew
mm-hmm.
from Sri Lanka.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I I really don't want to touch that part, so I
Okay.
keep it as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Then from the floor staff, yes, we did some changes on the floor
Mm-hmm.
staff, and also we offer them like options.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did, like we give them the alternative shifts.
Yeah.
Instead of cutting their salaries, so we
Uh-huh.
give them alternative shifts. So the month, per month, they're supposed to work 26 days.
Oh, I see.
So I give them option. So if they work today, so tomorrow they will get off. So I pay according to the how many days they work.
Mm-hmm.
So I because why, the main reason, I don't want to ask them to you work 26 days and I give you a half of salary, and also they're
True.
not happy.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's the option I give them. And also I very, I mean grateful, they're very understanding. And
Mm-hmm.
until today my team with me, they're happy. I'm happy, so I trying to do my best.
Good.
Hope,
Good. Good.
they also understand, when we do better,
Yes.
we trying to give them the best. You see,
Betul.
when we have hard time, they also, I mean, understand.
Yeah. To support each other, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
is how you motivate yourself and motivate your staff as well.
yeah,
Now we can dine in. What actually your strategy to prevent people from get COVID-19? So what is your is it okay? Is it now a lot of people coming to your place to dine in?
Yes. Okay. You see, my concept was during weekends I get more family crowd, but
Mm-hmm.
during weekdays I get more office stuff. But
Ah,
because why? I mean, my place is located at office building.
mm,
Uh, Even now, I mean, if it's fully open, I still get like a, for example, like lunch, like
mm,
a 50% of,
50%.
yeah, crowd I
Oh,
used
okay.
to get. And also, you see, now we have additional costs like each and every table we need to sanitize, and also like the tablecloths, the laundry, all those things, each and
Mm,
every time we need to change.
yeah.
So it's all additional cost, but we trying our best to keep them safe. I mean,
Mm,
instead of we save cost.
mm.
And also we
Oh,
did some, sorry, the restrictions to our staff, like
yes.
most of them they staying in our staff quarters. uh, so even, I mean, we need to tell them like you can't go out in your off day,
Mm.
because why? I mean, I just worry when they go out, and if they infected, so it's everyone get
True, true.
the problem.
As long as you just follow the SOP, I think is
Yeah,
good
yeah,
enough. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, so do you have any problem with landlords because to pay the rental or something?
Okay. uh, be honest, like my landlord, I mean,
Mm,
he quite supportive. uh, i'm uh, I'm not sure whether I can mention the landlord. So it's a under Mid Valley Group IGB. So they are very supportive. Even during pandemic time, I mean, I
mm,
personally request.
mm.
So this is, I mean, you see, when the time is good,
Yes.
so we never hesitate to pay rent or we ask discount or anything. So when the time is bad, I think they also understand, and they offer us
Yeah.
some discounts on the rental.
I think
Uh,
about
I mean,
trust,
until today,
Yeah.
they are very supportive.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, can you share with us what actually your plan after this pandemic over? Uh, Probably, I think you share
Okay,
something that you want to do. Uh, Something like a fast food concept. So probably you can share
okay,
to us.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So, what we're planning, you see, we learn quite good lesson from this pandemic.
Hmm.
Like, so then only we come out with this plan, which is like it's not to call more affordable food, like a more express. You see, what
Hmm.
I'm doing right now,
Yeah.
I don't have any pre-cooked food. So I everything in my menu I cook
Mhm.
on the spot.
Yes. Hmm.
Then it's quite time consumed. So, but most of them they want the instant meal. So, which is if it's my concept, I'm not able to provide instant meal, because
Hmm.
minimum, if you come to a restaurant, example a crab, so minimum I need like a 15 to 20 minutes to prepare my crab, because it's alive and they need
Hmm.
to clean it, they need to prepare it. So it's take like 15 to 20 minutes. So from 15 to 20 minutes,
Yes.
when the food, if the customer place the order, so it's take like another 15 minutes to prepare the food. So when I get into the rider, so it's take like another 30 minutes to deliver the food.
Yeah.
So
It's quite
it's,
long.
yeah, it's quite long. So then only we come out with this plan. I mean, why don't you, I mean, come out with the this, actually I need to give the credit to my Jeff. So
Hmm.
this is, I mean, his idea. I mean, Silva, why don't we come out with something express? Okay,
Hmm.
I mean, we prepare the food, we give
Yeah.
not the many options, maybe few options, we can serve
Hmm.
very quick within like a 5-10 minutes. we're gonna serve the food.
I
So
see.
that's where we planning to come out with the new brand called Serendip Express.
Wow. When actually will be launched?
Soon, hopefully by December, if everything go well.
Okay. We have a question from our audience. Where is the restaurant again? Would love to try the food.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
the restaurant is located at G Tower, which is it's just next to the Tambong Haji. I think if
I
everyone knows
see.
Tambong Haji, just
Yes.
next to the Tambong Haji and lower ground floor.
So okay, so it's easy. Okay, before we wrap up our session, Silva, I think they have a lot of positive comments, so you can read after this. Probably you can share your word of wisdom to our audience.
Okay, I mean, what I want to tell, I mean, never give up. You see, I mean, from like, if we want to give up, there's a many reason to give up, but we trying our best to sustain our business and move forward.
Mhm.
So that is the most important part. And whenever you have a problem, so I mean, you need to come back more stronger, and it's give you a new experience. You will learn something.
Mhm.
So it's gonna example like a Serendip Express. That's what we learned from pandemic. You need something express instant.
True. Mhm. Okay, thank you very much, Silva, for your time in AminHayat
You're
show for
welcome.
today. So all the best. So I'll see you probably on your launching of Serendip Express.
Sure.
Okay,
And
thank you
thank
very
you
much.
very much for the time. And I mean, my
Okay.
pleasure to be in your show.
Thank you. Take care. All right. See ya.
Take
Okay,
care. See
okay,
you.
bye. Okey, itu dia antara perkongsian founder of Serendip Restaurant. Diharapkan dia memberikan informasi kepada anda, dan sekiranya anda ingin mendapatkan makanan-makanan autentik Sri Lanka, bolehlah pergi ke restoran Serendip Restaurant yang berada di G Tower, bersebelahan sahaja dengan kompleks Tabung Haji di Kuala Lumpur. Okey, itu saja sesi perkongsian saya pada hari ini. Terima kasih kepada anda yang setia bersama dengan saya sepanjang 30 minit ini. Kita akan berjumpa lagi pada hari dan waktu yang sama pada minggu depan. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum dan sampai jumpa. Okay, bye-bye.